Good morning, everyone. Today we are doing a getting out of a funk video. I've been really low energy lately. I've been really struggling, and it's crazy to me because I don't have that much going on to really cause me to be in this funk, but for some reason my energy has been low, my mood has been low. It's been such a struggle to wake up early in the morning. Today I rolled out of bed around 9:30, and that's not my normal, but that has started to become my normal, especially on days when I don't work super early in the morning, and that's just not something that makes me feel good. I don't like waking up later, but it feels like my body just needs all this extra sleep, and I'm not too sure really what's going on. So I really wanted today to be all about taking it easy on myself, but also pushing myself to do things I wouldn't normally feel like doing, but doing it in a way where I'm still being gentle, because my body is probably telling me that I need to be gentle. I push really hard during the school year. I've had trips and events that I've gone to, and I also haven't really been home that much because I've been dog sitting at other people's places. And I feel like a combination of all this has just contributed to my low mood. The first task that I wanted to make sure that I did the second I woke up was make my bed. It's an easy task. It's a task that I try to stick to even when I am low energy. It does make me feel a little better when I know that I've completed that, and I thankfully have already deep cleaned my apartment, so there isn't much cleaning that I have to do today. Something that I've been trying to do and sticking with is eating breakfast every morning. A lot of the time I skip breakfast because I either don't have time because I'm rushing or I don't feel hungry. So especially now that I'm not in my school semester, it's easier for me to make sure that I have that breakfast, and it really does help me to feel better throughout the day, to feed myself right away, and I'm just having a lot of quiet time. I don't want to listen to any music. I don't want to listen to any podcasts. I want the silence, and I'm just going to enjoy that. Something else that I've really been slacking on is my Bible time. That was actually a goal of mine, was to be more dedicated this year, and I haven't been. I haven't been dedicated at church. I haven't been in group studies. I haven't been doing what I was doing, and I can really feel that disconnect from God, and it's not a comfortable feeling, and I don't like it. So I really wanted to make sure that I prioritize this. This was another task. This should be an automatic thing that I do every day. I have lost that routine, and I really want to get back into it. And of course, after breakfast, I want to make sure I do another little task, which is cleaning. I don't have many dishes in there, just what I just created, so I'm making sure to get those out of the way. Still just having that moment in silence and really listening to how I feel, thinking about the thoughts that are coming into my head, and just kind of analyzing my mood more and where my thoughts are going. This isn't a normal thing for me where I feel this low and feel this down, especially when it feels like it's kind of out of the blue. So I really want to try and pay attention to what my body and my mind is saying. Taking it easy is the biggest thing that I can do for myself today. I know that I'm not in the mood or the mindset or physical energy level to push myself. And I know if I try to push myself when I'm in a mood like this, it's not going to have the effects that it would normally have. And then I know I'm not going to be able to push myself at the gym, which I honestly haven't been going to the gym at all this month. I haven't even been really doing workout videos at home either. And I want to push myself a little bit. And I know doing a little Pilates video today is something that I can make myself do. I'll feel good about, but it won't feel like too much pressure.
To your side. I want it to feel comfortable for you. And kick. Beautiful. Now, if your range is Cool. Give your butt a little love if you need to, and then we're gonna come in. Finding that nice little down lift. Good. Really giving it that beautiful squeeze to the top. You drop and lift through the arms for 2. And open. 1. That right heel. 4 more. For 3. For 2. Your butt cheek. Good. Just switching on those moves. It is quick and effective. Right forearm open to the side. So really getting that beautiful work through the abs here as you drop it open. Lift and squeeze.
And most of my day took up of reading. I really love reading. I've been so immersed in a lot of the books that I've been reading on Kindle Unlimited, going through my bookshelf and reading books that I don't remember reading or books I know I haven't read. I feel really good when I read. I know I'm not pushing myself to do something else, something that's more creative, but I could just tell that today was not a day where I could sit down and try and write. Today was not a day where I could sit down and answer emails or send out emails or research. Not a lot of the stuff that I would normally do on a day off where I don't have to technically film. I know that I can't bring myself to do that, especially as someone with ADHD. It's really hard to bring myself to do things in general. And I'm trying to just do what I know is going to make me feel good today, because the more that I can feel good today, as well as the more I can do those little accomplishments that don't have a counteractive effect on me when I'm in this kind of mood, I know I'm gonna feel better tomorrow. And of course, it's time to have dinner. I did not have lunch. It was not something I felt like having. I felt pretty good after breakfast. And then literally just going back and reading, because that is all that I felt that I could do today. I didn't want to complete anything more, and I feel like that's okay. I feel like that's some days we do need days where we don't really do much. Thankfully, my apartment was already clean, so I didn't have to feel like I had an overwhelming amount of cleaning to do. I was able to just relax, do what I wanted to do, push myself in the little ways that I could, and really kind of reset my mood, all in complete silence. And I feel like that is really important for me on days when I feel like this, is to just listen to what I want to do and what I feel like will be good for me in boosting my mood or making me feel better. And I can definitely account, now that I'm filming this voiceover, days after actually filming, this did help me. Going into work Monday morning was a lot better than how I felt that Sunday morning. And I have to constantly remind myself to be gentle and loving and listen to me. My body and my mind are telling me to just rest. I don't need to always work. I don't need to always overwhelm myself with stuff to do. And that is something that I do 24/7. And I feel like it's really caught up to me, and having that whole day to just relax and do what I want to do just really made an overwhelming difference in how I felt. So I'm very happy that I took this day to myself to do that, and I want you guys to know that it's okay to have days like that too. days where you don't want to do anything, where you don't feel like you can. We don't have to constantly be doing stuff all the time. We don't have to overwhelm ourselves. We don't have to overstimulate ourselves. It is good to take a step back from social media, to take a step back from even communicating with people, and have that you time where you can really pay attention to you with little to no distractions. I wasn't on my phone today. I wasn't watching TV. It was just me, myself, and I really needed that time with myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.